This is how much I made as a small content creator in 2023. If we talk about small content creator, in terms of numbers, I myself, in YouTube subs, I have 2,300 roughly, a bit of 1,200 followers on Twitch. TikTok is a thing. I got like almost 27,000 followers, so that's not really small-ish in my opinion. And that is where some sponsorships can come from, for instance. Now, before we get into the details of these numbers, a quick disclaimer. These are only the earnings. I have not taken into account any expenses whatsoever that I had for content creation. On Fiverr, paying somebody to create a logo for my merch, or buying a new plugin for my DAW to create beats. So these are only the earnings, and now let's go and break it down. Starting it off with Twitch, here we had $96 in revenue. A quick disclaimer for Twitch, I had just gotten affiliate in October because I was affiliate before. I've been streaming for 4 years. I was affiliate before. I canceled my affiliate status due to personal reasons. I just reinstated it, and yeah, so this is for 2023, if you can see here, only for a few months, but I got 96. I put down $96 for Twitch. So this is of course subscriptions, cheers with bits, and ads as well, 2 cents ads, so it's not really that big of a number, but let's move on to the next one. This is a big one. Basically, we have YouTube with my main channel. I have 3 channels. The one you're watching right here, I'm recording, this name is probably going to change, but yeah, this is my music, this is my main channel, the only one that is monetized so far. And in 2023, you can see that right here, January to December 2023, 360 bucks and 43 cents. I didn't put the cents in, so 360 for YouTube. Obviously a very long journey. In 2022, I busted my hump, creating 2 videos per week, throwing out 2 videos per week, one let's play video and one tutorial video on the game Cities Skylines. I niched down in that game, which was very, very important, and it was a lot of work creating this consistent content to get that monetization, which I got in right around Christmas of 2022. So basically in 23, the monetization then was there, and this is 360 bucks from YouTube. I can't show you my TikTok income, which was roughly about 500 bucks, but I will throw a picture up on screen from my phone right now. I can't access the creativity program beta from desktop, which really sucks, but it is here on my phone. There you can see the number. Since there's a few days from January, I can't narrow it down to just 2023. At least there's no setting that I found. So that is a few days. So we'll just take off a few bucks. We'll just round it up to about 500. A quick story for TikTok. I have just been in the creativity program beta since mid-September. So technically that is only like 4 months, 3.5 months of revenue from that TikTok. I had one video blow up, which gave me like 180 bucks with 500,000 views. And yeah, so everything before that, I don't even count, because that was like a 2-year period. I got like 200 bucks, but I don't count that. So let's just count with the $500 from TikTok. Basically, creativity program beta, you have to upload videos that are longer than 1 minute. Obviously, TikTok wants to take out everybody that also uploads their TikToks as shorts on YouTube. I'm not sure Instagram Reels if that's only 60-second limit, but YouTube Shorts is the 60-second limit, and so TikTok counters that with the 1 minute, above 1 minute uploads to get into the creativity program beta. But it's totally worth it when you see these earnings. Then I also have a Patreon, and again, I could not find a setting where I have past year, but I cannot find a setting where you can see the total number. But trust me, December, January is down here, December up here. I had added all of these numbers and came up with this round number of $435, or euros, better say. This is in euro, and that is because I have some lovely supporters that are willing to go all the way. And yeah, Patreon is really amazing. You can offer some perks that you usually wouldn't for your members, and that is all of my Patreon earnings from 2023. Then I have my music, which I distribute through DistroKid. A link is in the description below if you want to sign up for that. DistroKid basically distributes your music all over the place for a yearly price. It is really not that expensive. And if you go to bank, you can see that I've made from all sorts of streaming sources. That's $405 in total. And again, I can't get the whole year 2023, so I basically clicked every month and rounded it up. We got 15 bucks in January. In February it was 26. That was a good month right there. Then we got April, just to pick out a few, and you see it changes to 1420, and all of that comes to roughly 200 bucks from my music, which I get from my music, which is really cool. You can go and check out that music. It is everywhere. There is music on Spotify, on Amazon Music. You can find it everywhere. Highly recommend. We have some amazing lo-fi music and some synthwave, copyright free, might I add. It's copyright free, so I can highly recommend you check out my music. That would be so amazing. Linked in the description as well. I also have a merch store. If you want some pretty cool swag, City Skylines based, of course, highly recommend you go check out my merch store, also linked in the description below. However, if I go to payments, you can see the last purchase was made in January of 2023. So I think I bought that myself. I think it was this one, the Feel Good stream. So yeah, it's my own purchase right there. So if you're thinking about creating content, if you're thinking about throwing merch out there, I highly recommend do it as cheap as possible. Do it for free if possible. Like I use GIMP, the program, to create some graphic design. You can use Photopea. It's web-based. It's online, just photopea.com, and you can use it. It's basically Photoshop, but it's online, and you can work in there. This is something I mentioned in the beginning of the video, hiring somebody to create logos for you, and I did that with the ChirpVox logo right here. I think it is really, really cool, but this cost me like $100 to make, and so if anything, this actually cost me money in 2023, so my merch store didn't really take off as much as I thought it would, so I tried to keep the prices at low-ish, and so yeah, that's something that just be careful when you want to do that. Like, don't think like, oh, I'm going to go onto Fiverr, spend hundreds of bucks to get logos created, and then the merch store will be amazing, because it won't. Like, you have to establish your brand as a content creator first before people actually consider buying your stuff, unless it's like your close friends or something like that, right? So that's the deal with my merch store. It's free, by the way, streamelements.com, and then just go to revenue and Stream Elements merch. It's in beta. Takes you about 5 minutes to upload a design, and then you got everything done. It's print on demand. It doesn't cost you anything. Can recommend, just set it up. If you have some free graphics you can put there that belong to you, don't copyright, don't mess with copyright at all. And so yeah, for me, it wasn't really a good deal. The merch store actually cost me money in 2023. And also from direct donations through my Twitch live stream, I made about 75 bucks right here from amazing people that love to support. I really, really appreciate my community. I also had 2 sponsorships in 2023, thanks to my TikTok, to my followage on TikTok, as well as I mentioned that in the beginning, almost 27,000 followers, and I got the attention of some game devs, and they asked me to cover the game, and I made my own prices. So currently, if you want a TikTok made by me, it is 250 bucks, and I had 450 for 2 projects in 2023. But that about covers it. That is like 7-8 income streams. Highly recommend that if you're taking this serious, if you want to take this serious, if you want to treat this like a business, then diversify your income, spread out your income sources. I have 8 different income sources. Obviously, merch costing me more than it actually makes, but you get the point, right? I have a variety of income sources. Very, very small still. I mean, in the end, that's a pretty good amount per year. If I could keep that up, that is really amazing. Let's see what 2024 brings. But yeah, if you're just doing content creation as a hobby, not sure why you're still watching. But if you want to take this serious, if you want to treat this as a business, as your business, just be aware that it is a lot of work. Like, I busted my hump getting here, and that much effort. 2,000 bucks is not a small amount to have in a year. Then again, you can't really survive from that. So just, again, diversify your income streams. Be sure to have multiple sources of revenue. It's always possible that one just breaks away. Like, we never know what is going to happen in the future of Twitch, right? You don't know. There's a bit of stuff going on at the moment, so nobody knows. But yeah, that's basically what I made as a small content creator in 2023, broken down into the individual segments. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. Are you taking this content creation thing seriously? And are there any other topics you want me to discuss in a future video? Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe out there. Bye-bye.